Well, it's Wednesday, my dudes, and we're back at it again. Redcat Live coming at you live and direct from beautiful headquarters here in Phoenix, Arizona. We had a lot of great things happen last week. A lot of great things were popping. It was so just exciting time for Redcat. Jeffries was here. I'm a little bummed. I don't have Jeffries here with me today. I've been having to eat tacos alone all week. It's not the same. So Jeffries, if you're watching at home or watching afterwards, bro, just come on out and move over here, bro. Just let's think about how much you and I can just enjoy tacos together in low riding. Is there anything really better in life? Crawling and low riding, actually, that'd be a really close first, second. What's going on, everyone? Hopefully everyone's having a great Wednesday, having a great week. I'm going to say what's up to a couple people here. What's going on, Richard Torres? How you doing, sir? Just Swag TV, let's go. I love it, man. Jason Amaya, how are you? Brendan Armstrong. Hey, Brendan, don't go too far, bro. There's some stuff I want to show off, and you're involved. Richard Torres, be right back, but let it keep playing, Richard, so we can get the views. I appreciate that. Teddy Westby's here. What's going on? Patrick Lovato's also repping. He's here in the house. I love it. Mr. Biggs here. Bucks RC World. Man, got a whole bunch of cool people here. He says his 59 will be here tomorrow. I love it. I love it. Gabriel Burciaga, representing Fresno, California. Man, what is good? Let's see. Terry Burke, what's going on, brother, man? Hopefully you're having a good one. You and family are doing well. Wishing you guys the best. Frank Little, what's good? What's good? Gabriel Silva, Mr. Danny RC Mike, what's going on? It's good, sir. Albert Marmolejo, man, that was a mouthful. Sorry about that. Hopefully I didn't botch that for you. Louis says he's patiently waiting. UPS is almost there. He's waiting like a kid and Christmas Eve, right? Justin Styles is in the house. He's saying, what's good, man? David Nelson. Oh, man. That's what's up. Gio Marley. Jeremy Prissock. Let me see. I got it right. Hey, that's what's up. Appreciate that. Jose Robinson, what's going on, good sir? Hey, so guys, we're on a high here, right? And we're gonna kind of piggyback off of last week's episode. There was a lot of folks that unfortunately did not watch the episode enough to then go on to the page and start asking a bunch of questions that we answered here. So we're going to start by answering those main questions right off the bat when it comes to the Jerry's edition and future 59 editions as well. What's going on, Yoshi? How are you? Eric Archuleta representing Kansas. Man, that's what's up. Chef Lozano, Jose Robinson. Also True is representing Houston Lowriders. Yeah, boy. I love it. I love it, man. Gilbert Luis, how you doing, sir? PJ's in the house as well. He's waiting on his 59, he's waiting to get home to see his 59. Is there a registry for the 59, April? We will go over that here in a little bit so they can get all the details for your future purchases as well. RC Patina guy, Eric, what's up, brother? How are you? No way he has a limited edition car. I do have a limited edition car, but this is not one of your guys' limited edition cars. This is actually the movie car. This is the car that we used to film a lot of the videos. So this was a hand-built car, meaning they gave me the body to sticker up, the chassis, all the chrome bits that we put on the vehicle itself in preparation for filming, right? A lot of the videos that you guys saw last week as well. So that's kind of the cool part about my job is I get to at least play with them before they become production. But it is not a numbered car, right? So technically this would be like 0 of 1,000. But a movie car. It'd be the same thing as like if you were to watch Dukes of Hazzard or Smokey the Bandit, right? You had the cars that were sold in auction and they were numbered, but then you have the car that was used to film, and that car is a movie car, not one of the specific ones. So hopefully that helps understand a little bit. Yes, I agree, Jeremy. We need a Continental kit. What? Gio Marley repping Block Boys in the house. Get it, man. That's what's up. Block Boys in here swinging. I love it. Hey, Mr. Danny says, I'm going home and eating some tacos. Eat some for me, bro. Appreciate that. So the toolkit is still in the works. Still in the works. Ryan Alkerman, what's going on, good sir? Noise Boys Garage says he got number 41 of 1,000. Looking forward to the 59 non-Jeffries. so that he can drive it and hit switches. So, and we're going to talk about that here in a few. So, guys, first and foremost, there's been a lot of questions asked, and a lot of folks missed this right out of the gate when we came to dropping the Jeffries Edition 59, which is, why don't you guys have a battery and charger? A lot of you guys are like, it's a way for us to make more money off of you guys. It's a nickel metal hydride battery. It's not that expensive, so we're not making a ton of money off of you guys, honestly. But it really has to do with keeping you and your family safe. There are people that are going to be using these as a collector's item. And because of that, keeping a nickel metal hydride battery in a car, depending on where you store it in the garage, and if you live in Arizona or, high desert, right? Somewhere where there's a lot of heat, having a battery inside of a box that could potentially A, leak acid, or B, even explode, it's a bad scenario altogether. So we opted to not include a battery and charger. I know that for a lot of you guys that are into the RTRs, that's kind of a downer, right? Because now you're like, I got to buy a battery and a charger. A lot of you guys don't even use the nickel metal hydride batteries that come with the cars. You guys are LiPo fans like myself. So that is the reason why. It's very clean and simple. We just wanted to keep you safe in case you were of that stature where you wanted to make the vehicle more of a long-term investment or a shelf queen rather than something you're actually going to use. Plus, the majority of you guys that bought one of these that are in the hobby more than likely have a lot of batteries laying around. And if not, a nickel metal hydrate is not a really high-end or high-priced product. So again, just a good reason, good maintenancing, making sure that the product doesn't get damaged. It'd be a shame for you guys to open it up in a year or two if you were to do that or give it away as a gift or, something, and then acid leaked on the chassis or something, right? So let's see here. Let me double check comments here really quick, guys, because I know I get rambling. David Sarabia, he got number 66 of 1,000 repping. I love it. Let me see. Still in the works. I'll take that. Teddy Wesby says, has anyone claimed 59 yet? Oh, so I have not seen someone claim 59 yet. I'm interested. I'd be really bummed if someone that wasn't even really hardcore in the scene took it and they're like, oh, I got it. It's no big deal. And it's sitting on someone's porch. But I hope we see it. I hope the pictures come out. It'd be really interesting, especially having Jeffries add an additional signature and that gold chain link steering wheel that he added that we put inside of the body for you guys. So another reason that people are getting these are probably already fans of Redcat and have chargers and batteries. I agree, Prismatic. That's a great point. Taco Car Club right here representing. I love it, man. We need to start our own taco lowriders, bro. Hey, it's all inclusive. As long as you love tacos, you're in. It's that simple. It doesn't matter what race you are, color of your skin. It doesn't matter what part of the world you come from. If you like tacos, then you're part of the lowrider crew. I love that. That's a good idea. Gabriel says, carnitas, tacos, beer, and RC lowriding. What more does one want in life, right? Alfred Howard says, I only use LiPos. People really worried about that battery. Takes 8 hours to charge on that charger. Exactly. It was a very entry-level basic battery. It wasn't a huge, enormous thing that you guys are missing out when it comes to that. But unfortunately, that is the realm. So keep that in mind, guys. And if as you guys go out and see these posts, help educate, but be kind. Because we have a lot of people that are getting into the hobby, and we have seen quite a bit of people get booted from the page for just being a little bit overzealous and just being overly aggressive with each other. At the end of the day, this is a hobby. This is intended to bring smiles to everyone's faces. All of us are intended to have a good time, and why else will we be here aside from the tacos, right? No, Teddy, I have not seen 59 yet. Let's see. Turin says he has one on its way, two of them on the way to Australia. That is going to be awesome. Jose Robinson, he said he's got number 47. And someone's asking, are we going to produce a 59 body in the future? Yes, we'll actually touch base on that here very shortly. I'm going to skip a few of these comments, guys, and kind of get back to answering some questions that I have that were kind of key items so that we don't get too bogged down on the comments. But so that is the gist of the battery. That's the first question that people ask. Number two, is Redcat going to bring out more 59s? Yes, they're not going to be limited edition Jeffries cars, meaning they're not going to come with the true 13s. They're not going to come with the chrome stuff that you see underneath. But it will come pretty much as a classic version of it, a non-Jeffries edition car. If you guys recall, when we dropped the classic 64, the red one that was not a Jeffries edition, and it didn't come with the sticker livery pack, it was just a standard size wheels and tires on the vehicle. That's pretty much what the classic is going to come as, and it's not going to be priced at the price that the special edition was priced at. So keep in mind, it's going to be less than what this car was. This car was a limited run, and that's why the price of it was what it was. The classic edition will come with skirts, just like you guys have seen with this car. We already have the 2 colors chosen. I cannot share with you guys those colors yet, but trust me when I say they are gorgeous colors, and they will come with skirts, an interior, the bubble style dashboard with the chrome on the center console itself, but everything underneath will come black, right? It still will come with that very well true and tested Reefs RC Alacritus 300 hopping servo and the 2 25 kg servos in the rear. So make no mistake, you're still going to be able to purchase a 59 in those 2 colors. Now, if you're like me that loves to do customization and loves to do custom paint work, then you are probably going to be more interested in potentially buying an LRH 285 chassis and then buying a clear body. Or you may just want a clear body to then have multiple lids for your LRH 285 chassis that's out there, right? The chassis that's underneath the 64. That's totally doable. The bodies and the 59s should be available sometime right before Christmas time. So hopefully in time for the holidays, for a lot of you guys to hopefully have some big smiles Christmas morning. So don't go too far when it comes to that. The 59 is coming. We're working on it. Keep in mind that the 59 body for us in the factory that we're working with has to be the most intricate body that we've ever released. Case in point, to mold a body that has those kinds of fins and these kinds of body lines is not the easiest thing to do. So the success rate is a little bit lower than we'd like to have seen when it comes to creating these bodies. What that means for you and I is that sometimes we're going to have to wait just a little bit longer for these bodies to be created, because all of us rather give you guys quality over just quantity. It's not going to be worth it to give you guys a body that is going to have problems. So we're going to wait, make sure that they look good, make sure that they all pass QC before we actually put them out into distribution. So expect to see the 1959 Classic Edition Lowrider on the 285 chassis, as well as the clear bodies right before Christmas time. 64 impala chassis fits the 59 body. Yes, sir, it does. So this is the 59 body that you guys see right here. And this is the exact same chassis that is underneath your 64, a LRH 285. It's Lowrider Hopper 285 chassis is what this is. Everything on it is identical to what you guys have seen in the past, including, I will say this car is a little special for me because I did have Jeffries sign this car as the movie car, right? But I also had none other than Mr. Matt Jackson himself sign this car right here as the key engineer for this vehicle and this product, because it honestly, it was a labor of love by a lot of people, right? We got to give respect where respect is due, right? And Jeffries, being an awesome mind for creativity and design, brought an amazing livery at the end of the day. And we couldn't have made it possible without the amazing input of Jeffries and the engineering background work that Matt Jackson put into this. So Matt, thank you so much for all of your hard work. It's an amazing product. There's been no doubt about that. It will not come as a convertible, Daryl. It will only come as a hardtop. But as you've seen, there's a lot of people out there that are already chopping the top and making them into convertibles. A lot of people are going to want to mimic the mothership, right? Let me see. Hope the big room edition, right? Hey, that'd be awesome, right? Brian Moreno, hope it's a crema color. Unfortunately, it is not. But trust me when I say the colors that were picked are very exquisite and they're really classy when it comes to this ride. And the 64 quality or Monte quality for the 59. Are we talking about the body or are we talking about the chassis? Chassis is the same chassis as the 64 as mentioned previously. And as mentioned, when it comes to the body is in a lot of ways like the 64 body, right? We got 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a 5-piece body. And you have real hard plastic detail there, you guys can see. Antennas in the back. Molded buckets. You have molded buckets that are meant for the fenders so that you guys can add amber lights to your upper corners, as well as reverse lights down low as well. Those were kept clear for you guys. So that's the 59. A lot of you guys also were asking questions about the skirts. Why weren't the skirts installed out of the factory? Well, we knew that some folks weren't going to want to ride the skirts, so we made them removable, right? And the way you can put these on is simply by going down. If you're an RC enthusiast, you probably already have what's called servo tape, which is a fancy word for double sticky tape, as you guys can see here. Cutting a couple pieces, putting them on the upper corners where it holds on to the actual body, you'll be able to then mount it right to the body itself, right? Very simple. We also, in the box, a lot of you guys got confused. We included this card with 3 pieces of Velcro. Those 3 pieces of Velcro are going to be for those that want to use our interior, right? You're going to have 1, 2, and 3. Those are the locations where you're going to want to put them. If you guys want to get a little closer look at the interior detail, here it is. I had my face. There we go. So again, guys, the 59 Classic will come out sometime before Christmas. If you're just chiming in right now, we're just answering some questions about the 59 that had been very prevalent in the group, and we just want to make sure that we kind of hash those things out. Fred Martinez says, we could have done better with the interior. Fred, I'm sorry we disappointed you. But the reality is that it didn't change much from the 64. We wanted to keep it simple. And there's going to be a lot of opportunities for a lot of guys, which we've seen that have made full drop-in interiors. We're going to leave some meat on the bone for a lot of the other folks out there that support this hobby as well. So we're okay with keeping it simple in our side to hopefully offer more on the other side. So let's see here. On this one, yes, the steering wheel is silver, so you're good on that one. So RC Castillo Esteban, do you guys have anybody running the Instagram page, or do you guys just look at IG profiles from buddies you guys shout out at the beginning of the live streams? Sent a few DMs before and they never get read or replied to. So just so you know, Instagram probably gets on average about 100 to 200 messages every other day. So my thing to you is just stay on top of it, stay relevant, keep sending those messages, and we'll try and get back to you. I am the person that actually answers those, but I am one human being that works 8 hours a day. So if you're sending messages late at night, odds are I'm probably not looking at them, but we try to get back to everyone in a timely manner. A lot of the people that are getting shout out here are actually people that are active in the page and are saying hi just like you. So Ro Castillo Esteban, thank you. Great question, and we appreciate you. Hashtag, make sure that you're using all the hashtags and you're tagging Redcat with your posts. If you want your posts to be reshared, we try to get as many of them out. But again, it's a huge influx between all of the messages that we obtain on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Pinterest. It's a lot to handle, as you guys can imagine. So we try to be able and appropriate and available to everyone anywhere possible. But if you have technical questions, you can always reach our support team, and we'll be happy to help you out there as well, so we can get you guys taken care of. All right, guys. So that kind of ties up the 59 questions that we've had in the past and where we're at with it. You guys now know when the new ones are coming out, when the bodies are due to arrive. Now, there's a couple of things that we have going on that we need to talk about, right? We have a great opportunity to Sema Build Off, right? We have just a little bit over a month left for you guys to get your Sema builds done, posted, and trust me, if you're using the hashtag RC Sema Build Off 22, Those are the hashtags that we're actually searching for and ensuring that you're tagging Redcat Racing, whether it's Instagram or Facebook. So make sure that you're using the appropriate hashtags. In the description of this video, I went ahead and put all of the rules for you to sign up for the Sema Build Off if you want to build. Now, let me show you guys some of your guys' competition at this moment. So at the moment, we already know about the Sema Build Off, right? Sema Build Off. It's going to be a build off event that we're going to be doing where we're going to pick one winner to be able to have their vehicle to put on display at SEMA, where hundreds of thousands and hopefully even millions of eyes can see it. It could be millions, because if you count 2 eyes instead of just, not just one. But yeah, a lot of eyes on your vehicle to be seen at SEMA and photographed while we have it out there. We will pay for shipping for your vehicle, as well as to make sure it's insured and taken care of. We will take pictures, have you take pictures of the vehicle before it's shipped to us, and we'll take pictures as we're boxing it up to send back out to you guys to make sure that it's protected. How do you get in? Well, as mentioned, check out the description of this video. It'll give you all of the rules that you need to follow to sign up for the SEMA Build Off, as well as the hashtags and who you need to tag to make sure your car gets seen. Some of the cars that have been entered in are coming in and they're looking awesome. Like this, this one. I always mess myself up because it's in reverse. So we got this bad boy right here by Mr. Brendan Armstrong, Custom Artworks. Did an amazing job on this build. I believe this is his daughter's truck, if I'm not mistaken, or his truck, but his daughter drove it. I think I thought I saw her drive it at Pomona. Great build, awesome paint work, and don't go too far because I'm going to show you guys something else that he worked on that I want to share with you guys. There we go. The lemon drop, right? From Drop, represent Toronto, Canada. Another great build. I'm pretty happy with this one. Love the paint work. It actually is a paint job that I actually thought I seen before. And after doing some research, I was able to find the library for what this car was based off of, and it is exquisite. So what a great, great job. Thank you so much for that one. SEMA build number 3 that I feel needs mentioning is El Vermecide with his beautifully painted 64. Another great car. Definitely one to keep an eye out for. Check him out on Instagram as well. Definitely one for the books. Then we have this one, Bakshev. What? This is a custom build that I've seen, but it is entered because he used the appropriate hashtags and tagged the immediate people. So keep in mind, I also like this build a lot. I'm a fan of this one. It's not the super, detailed paint job that we've seen in the past, but it's different, and that stands out. So much love, man. Great build. This one was done by Young Grizzly Lock on Instagram. So thank you for that. Much love, man. You guys did an amazing job on this build. Build number 5 that I found today that I really loved is this bad boy right here. Representing RC Block Boys, man. I got much love for these guys. They do a lot of great work. Love their events. Just a great bunch of guys. And this build right here is something to keep an eye on, right? Thinking outside the box. I love the gold. I love the engraving. Even his diorama, his setup with the 3D printed lowrider bicycle, right? We got the palm trees there. We got the sneaker sitting on top of the car. I'm telling you, this thing's fire. What is it? IDJ Swag, and I believe is this Teddy Wesby, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So check him out. Great build, awesome. It's also entered into this year's SEMA Build Off. Build number 6. This thing kind of totally stood out to me. Again, appropriate hashtagging, appropriate tagging of Redcat. Another great build, and then you're using Jeffrey's new Cadillac body, so that's fire no matter which way you slice it. Cadillac love, and this ride is clean with the white top on the back, the sparkly paint. He even did a good job on the chrome. This car is sure to stand out and a true contender. So keep a close eye on this one as well. This one is yofaka.built.rc is the name of this guy on Instagram. So check him out. Another great build as well. Jaime Rodriguez, what's going on, good sir? How are you? All right, so that's number 6. Now, number 7. 7, I'm going to share you guys 2 pictures because this one, in my opinion, is probably the one to beat at the moment for me. Like, I love it. And so, man, I'm not even going to say none. I'm just going to show you because this thing is something that is very unique and just stands out. That is sick. Straight up. Like that, there's just no doubt about it. This is an amazing ride. This is done by Felix Delgadillo, did an amazing job on this one. I love it. I love the detail he put into this. The grill work that was done. There's a motor sitting underneath the hood. You guys should also check out the trunk. The trunk is also done up with the pump setup. I mean, like, this is a true contender, right? This is a car that stands out and would look amazing being at SEMA for the entire world to see. So, guys, I'm telling you right now, get your A game on. You guys got some 59s that are arriving. For those of you guys that want to go for the jugular and want to enter SEMA, you now know how to enter SEMA. You now know what to do. Hashtag RC Sema Build Off 22. Make sure you tag Redcat on Instagram and Facebook, and we'll go ahead and pull these pictures. We pull a report on these hashtags to make sure that we can find these photographs and be able to make a decision. The Sema Build Off will end October 12th, and we will pick and announce the winner on October 13th live on the show. So that is literally just about a month and a half away. It's coming up quick, guys, so don't miss out. If you want to be in and you want to compete for the SEMA Build Off, now's the time. There's a lot of you guys that are holding off and keeping these builds really nice and tight against the chest, and you guys don't want to share them yet. At some given point, you got to share them for us to see them and be able to pick them. So, get busy, keep doing what you're doing, keep the amazing work going. A lot of you guys are so talented and doing an amazing job at just making all of us so proud here with all of the amazing creativity that you guys just bring to the table. So keep up the amazing work. You guys are doing a great, great job. All right, so tying that up, what's next? Well, Redcat has a really busy couple months coming up. We already mentioned SEMA, right? And that's going to be the beginning of November. We'll be out there for a full week. But speeding up to now, coming up in the near future, Redcat will be at live and direct coming from the 2022 Las Vegas Lowrider Super Show. It will be held at the Las Vegas Convention Center. The link for this event is in the description if you want tickets. I do believe they're $45 a person. We will have a booth set up. We will be vending while we're there. I do believe I will have the movie car with me, as well as the training day car, cruising around the show and having a good time. A lot of folks, when we go to these lowrider shows, are bringing out their RC lowriders. So make sure you come on out. Let me take some photographs of them. Let me take some photographs of you with your beautiful pride and joy. So if you come on out and you bring your RC lowrider, make sure you stop by the booth and say what's up. And if you see me and you want a taco sticker for your ride, let me know. I got miniature taco stickers so that we can crown you guys. You know what I'm saying? Keep you guys looking fly. So don't forget, guys, the Lowrider Super Show in Las Vegas. It's going to be a great event. There's a lot of great stuff happening before, during, and after the event as well. So keep tabs. There's a lot of good stuff. If you follow the lowrider scene in Las Vegas, it's a great full weekend packed with fun. April wants to know, oh, that's right, April, your question for the 59. So the 59, there is no specific registry for the 59. Once the vehicles become available around Christmas time, they'll be available for everyone to purchase. At that point, you can go ahead and get them. We will add them to our website as that time comes up, so that then you can click the notify me link on it, and then that way you can get an email as soon as it drops. You can also sign up for our newsletter through our website at www.redcatracing.com. And if you sign up for the newsletter, we will send you an email as soon as that vehicle becomes available as well, as it is one of our big drops. So if you sign up for both of those avenues, you should surely not miss out on being able to pick one up in December. Thank you for the question, April. Great question. Operation 11 Charlie's in the house and they want tacos. I love it, man. I love it. Gio Marley, man, you should definitely try to make the deadline, bro. I know you can do it, man. You're talented as can be. Hopefully you can make that work. Soy de Aslan posted he's waiting on his 59 today. So good, congratulations on that, bro. Hope you enjoy it. Hopefully you got 59. And yes, Richard Yeager, 59 was sold. I don't know who has it yet. Unfortunately, we have not seen anyone post it. how many might be, April wants to know how many might be opened or not. Oh, cars. No idea how many were opened or not at this point. I've seen a lot of people open them up and using them, but I've seen a lot of the lower number cars being saved. I hope I answered your question. All right. Yeah, good question. Ryan wants to know about the Caprice body that we have working, because that's actually my next thing that I want to talk about. And I hope Brennan is still in the house, because Brennan did an amazing job. And it's not going to come out good because of the green screen in the back, but I'm going to show you guys the invisible car that you can't see. I knew it was not going to show up on the screen, so I'm going to show you guys some pictures. Custom Artworks out of SoCal did this amazing work on the 62, and we're going to actually have him on the show, hopefully, if I can get him on the show at some point in the near future to talk about this vehicle and what he did to it. Let's show you guys really quick some of the work that was done to it. So this is the paint work that was done by Brennan, the amazing tape work that was done. This is on the 62 body. That we had a clear body. We sent it out to Custom Artworks. He did an amazing job. The pinstriping, the detail work, the tape work, the hours of work he put into this thing is like none other. And just so you guys know, he also did this. Again, it's not going to show up very well, but he did a 64 interior, and let me tell you, it fits great with the 62 body. So if you're going to be the kind of person that's going to want one of these, I definitely recommend also ordering yourself an interior for a 64, because it should fit the 62. I'm going to show you guys another angle of this as well with the interior to give you guys a little bit better perspective as well. It is the baddest paint scheme that I've ever seen on an RC Lowrider, hands down. And the coolest part about it, it says, to Oscar. I love it. Thank you, bro. Brennan did an amazing job on this thing. I mean, I don't know if you guys can see it, but let's see if I can stand in front of it. But did the flake on the bumpers, painted the rear tail lights as well. We left the front lights clear so that we can put some lights and some buckets in it as well in the near future. So again, you know, Brennan, you killed it. I really hope to get him on the show to really kind of talk about it a little bit more in depth, and he can kind of tell us what really goes into this type of work. So Brennan, you killed it. You did a great job, man. Much love to you. You are awesome. You're a rock star. If you guys ever want to elevate your game and want to get a really beautiful car painted, I'm telling you, Custom Artworks out of SoCal does the job and does it right. So check them out. You can find them on Instagram a lot of the time, or you can find them in the group as well. Brendan, man, there he is. Thank you, bro. You are awesome. You killed it. I wasn't going to show this thing yet. I was going to wait until the 62s arrived, and my boss walks up to my office and he says, "Hey, I want you to show the 62. It's too beautiful not to show." So there it is, guys, right there. Beautiful ride, man. You did amazing, guys. All right, so the 62 itself should become available sometime by middle of next month, as mentioned. So like mid-September, we should see the 62s arrive. And now going back to the original question, right? The Caprice Classic, the late 70s Caprice that we're also working on. We should see that one arrive late October or mid-October as well. So we should have 2 months of tandem drops when it comes to those clear bodies. They are a one-piece body, so keep that in mind. They don't have as much of the built-in detail as we see with the bumpers and everything, but as you guys can see from what Brennan did, and yes, he's very talented, so I credit that to a lot of his talent, but it just also shows that with some good tape work, you can tape the bumpers and grill and actually still make a really nice looking body for your chassis that you're using. The 62 body one piece and the late 70s Caprice body should fit the LRH 285 chassis, which again has been the staple chassis, hopper chassis created for the 64 and the 59. Brennan, you want me to do it? All right, I'm gonna show you guys something. So you guys have probably heard and purchased bodies from other people and they're really fragile. Well, Brennan just said do it. So here we go. This body can be flexed. No cracking, nothing. That just shows the high quality of paint work that this man does. Look at that. You guys, my mic is right here. You guys hear no cracking, nothing. So that is exactly how a body should be painted, right? So keep that in mind, guys. It's a great color. Can't see the body. Yeah, I get it. That's why there's a picture here, Jesus, so you guys can see the body separately, because I knew that you weren't going to be able to see it. So there's another shot of it there as well for you. Let me see if I can minimize this a little bit. There it is. And you guys can see the interior work matches the tape lines of the body. And as I mentioned, that is a 64 interior inside of the 62. So it does work, guys. A 64 Buick Riviera body would be sweet. I agree, Gabriel. Hopefully that can be something in the future as well. So again, guys, 62 should be available sometime mid-September. The Caprice body should be available sometime mid to late October. So we should have tandem drops for bodies coming up in the near future. And who knows, maybe if somebody wants to build a 62 for SEMA, hopefully there'll still be enough time for you to squeeze one in. All right, let's bring that up. All right, next thing, what else are we doing? Where else are we going to be? Well, as a lot of you guys know or may not know, Redcat Racing is a big supporter of charitable events and charity in general. So a lot of you guys that weren't in the show last week did not know that we actually saved a very small amount of numbers that we're going to be auctioning off FiftyNine's Jerry's Editions for charity to help raise funds. And that motion has been something that has been engraved inside of the way we do business for years. Redcat has supported a lot of events that support cancer awareness. And most importantly, the most important one for me is autism awareness. Why? Because your boy is a part of ASD Crawlers. And ASD Crawlers is hosting their 6th annual Autism Awareness RC Crawl out in Pioneer, California. They're going to be holding it at Bear River Lake Resort. It's a great event, and it's a crawler event. But there should be a lot of great things happening at this event that if you're in the area, you should definitely attend if you're an RC fan. They're going to have sub-events like RC Drags, right? So sand drags, and they're going to be hosted by RC Drag Talk. There's going to be a sled pull challenge, a monster truck, a race. There's going to be 4 or 5 different trails to crawl, including a micro crawler trail as well. There will be a tough truck challenge going on for the class 1, class 2 builders. Michael Garza, you're on this. You're on the spectrum, bro. God bless. I love that. Thank you for sharing that. I appreciate that. I'm a big supporter of this. I have 3 sons, 2 of which are on the spectrum, and this is an event that is a true labor of love. Me and my amazing counterparts and brothers have been making this event since day one. It first started in Mount Diablo, California, which is out in the Bay Area, and it's grown ever since. And it's a great event. We do expect to have somewhere upwards of 350 people plus at this event. It should be a great time with a very huge raffle sponsored by multiple manufacturers, and Redcat proudly supports it. So Redcat is one of our biggest sponsors as well for this event. So much love to Redcat and the entire family. Thank you for supporting autism awareness, and thank you for being ASD warriors. We love you guys. Gutierrez, Tony's coming. I love it. I'm holding you to it, bro. Let me double check these comments, make sure I'm not up. If you guys showed up. Seeing the same questions asked. I know, Gio, right? Gio says, if you guys show up to class on time, you wouldn't keep seeing the same questions asked over and over again, right? You can always rewind this and watch it from the beginning and get that information. But if you guys want information on this amazing event and this amazing cause, I also went ahead and I put the link for the event page from Facebook in the description. And if you, again, are from the Northern California area and or even SoCal like Tony, come on out. We're going to have tacos there. There's going to be a taco truck. We'll have breakfast burritos. People have hot dog lunches during the day. It's a good time, and it's a great family environment. Moms, dads, sons, daughters, everyone's invited, and it's a great time. If you want to plan and attend the event, and you are on the spectrum or a cancer survivor, make sure you reach out to the ASD guys. You can check them out on that page, as I mentioned, and they'll supply you with the code to cover your entry to the event. So thank you, guys. Thank you, ASD Crawlers, for everything you guys are doing. All right, Darren, what's up with your 59? Where did you order it, Darren? As a lot of you guys know, one of the biggest questions for the 59 has been, where is my car, right? And a lot of you guys that ordered from us directly from Redcat, you guys got notification almost immediately as it went through. That is because we are the hub, right? So when you order from Jeffries, usually what happens is those orders are then put on a spreadsheet, handed to us so that we can manually enter them in and get those things shipped out the next day. Since the orders started coming in as early as Friday, a lot of the spreadsheets did not get shared with us until late Friday so that we can get those out Monday. So a lot of you guys should start seeing your cars arrive. Jeffries was traveling at the same time, so it was really hard for him to update everyone with tracking information as he's flying and going to and from the airport and what have you. So I know that a lot of people are getting updates on the daily now, and a lot of you guys should be receiving your cars here pretty soon. If you have not received anything, depending on where you order, whether it was Jeffries or whether it was with us, if you did not receive any notification or confirmation, check your spam folders first. And if you still don't find nothing, you can reach out to us so that we can look into that order for you. You can reach our support team, head on over to our website. There's a direct phone number that you guys can reach us at, and we can look into your order if it was placed through us. If it was placed through Jeffries, you may have to go to jeffries.com's website and send them an email to inquire to see if the order went through or if there was some kind of a hiccup. But a lot of you guys should have already started receiving those emails as early as Monday. And if you have not, please do your due diligence. Usually we don't really have anyone fall off, but you never know. There is always a reason why credit card authorization could be declined for some reason, for multiple reasons, right? People order and their address that they're shipping to may not match the address for the billing. So that is one of the biggest red flags that we get ourselves from Redcat. I don't know if those same red flags apply to Jeffries, but we're working as a team to make sure we can get all you guys taken care of and handled right away. So thank you guys. All right. So with that said, where are we? Are we done? Are we done? Can I go home? I really want some tacos. Bad. David says, I did not receive any shipping tracking info. I ordered Thursday from Redcat. Thursday from Redcat. Well, the car wasn't put on sale until actually it was put on Wednesday, right? So David, double check your spam. And if not, like I said, reach out to that number that I mentioned. Head on over to www.redcatracing.com. And there's a phone number that you can reach and or inquire about your order so we can look into it for you. And any of you guys that have that same issue, please don't hesitate. Reach out so we can try to get that taken care of for you guys right away. Hey, I appreciate that. Christopher Shed says, very great support team as well. We appreciate that. All the guys that work here really appreciate the kind words. Thank you for that. Bob's RC's in the house, man. I love it. I love it. Yes, I agree. Ryan Dyer says, we need some a bomb or a box Chev or box Cadillac. The Cadillac coupe body I see around is nice, but it's not a Fleetwood, right? I mean, Fleetwood would be dope too. I agree with you. That'd be really cool. Ooh, the Mercury sled. When will we see that? I don't know. We're more Chevy fans than Mercury fans, but you never know what the future holds. We're always working on things. As mentioned, we kept this 59 under wraps for a very long time, and I'm very surprised that it didn't get leaked out at any point, and that is the best thing anyone can ask for. But that also means that there's a lot of other things in the works that we started a while ago that might be coming up. So don't go too far. If you're into the lowrider scene, obviously we got some bodies coming out for you guys in the near future. If you're into the crawling scene, who knows? There might be something coming out in the near future as well. Don't go too far. So you have to remember, Redcat's into bashing, crawling, and lowriding, right? So we try to cover a lot of bases when it comes to the RC world, and we hope to keep everyone happy as we go. But we're not done. We're working diligently. We have a lot of projects that we're working on that a lot of the RC fans are going to love and enjoy in the near future and hopefully for years to come. Brandon Allen, I want taco stickers. Hey, bro, you know what? I might have to mail you one, man. Leo Watson, did we talk about the nitro? What happened to the nitros? I don't know if you got the memo. Nitro died a long time ago. The fuel just disintegrated. No, I'm just kidding. With the innovation of batteries, the LiPo batteries and brushless motors coming out, selling and dealing nitro and selling nitro fuel, which we still even so nitro fuel, and we play with a few of them here and there. It's going to turn into more of a niche market where nitros are really mainly used for racing, and those motors are extremely high end, extremely expensive. So our model has kind of shifted in a lot of ways to adapt to the times and what's really most popular. And battery powered and lipo brushless setups seem to be more prevalent in the days that we're in now. So it's no knock on nitro at all. It's been great. It's where a lot of our roots as RC enthusiasts came from, but we're just migrating and moving forward with the times. Nothing against it. Will we ever build these in a smaller scale? You know, not that I'm aware of at this time, but I wouldn't be opposed to seeing maybe like a 24 scale, you know, RC Lowrider. That'd be really cool. I can't assume that it would have the same amount of pop as we've seen with the 10 scale. I think the 10 scale definitely rules. It's going to be really hard to follow up with any niche market when it comes to the lowrider scene, other than the 110 scale, I feel. I think anything smaller will be very closer niche than what we've already seen. But if the owner says, hey, one day wakes up and says, hey guys, we're doing this, and that's what we end up doing. So man, everyone's asking for Riviera, so I love that. And so Matthew says no wagons. So no wagons. No wagons at this time, no. But you never know. Again, we're working on a lot of options, and the future could turn and twist on us at any given point. Jose Robinson loves this, wants a 72 Riviera. J.O. Rodriguez, a 63. I want a 63. I agree with you. 63 would be nice. 59 El Camino. Yeah, that's a great option as well. Have we ever thought about putting Houston Swanger rims on one of our cars? You know, we have not. And not to knock it, we just haven't seen a good set of either 3D printed ones or usable ones that I've seen, but I have seen people use them on their cars and share photos of them in the group. That was Ryan Dyer. Oh, sorry, was that Ryan Dyer? No, that was Oso. True, thank you. Malo, what's going on? Sadly, he had to cancel his 59, dealing with some battles. I'm so sorry to hear that, Malo, man. Wish you the best, bro. I'm keeping you in my thoughts, bro. Sending you positive vibes. Panchito Garcia wants a 1/5 scale. I agree. I want 1/5 scale too. I don't care if it's lowrider. I don't care if it's nitro. I don't care if it's not gas or electric. I want 5th scale. I want big, right? Let's see here. Ryan Dyer, I think a 1/18 scale would be the smallest that functionally is still good. Anything smaller would be like tapping a pencil. I agree with you, man. And great point. Thank you for that. David Nelson, LS Monte and Euro Cuddy. Hey, I would love that. That's a great option. Let me see. Darren Sanford. Okay, the real question is that everyone wants to know is, when are we going to see a lowrider gremlin? Hey, that's coming out tomorrow. I've been keeping it under wraps. It's coming out at the same time the Prius is going to get dropped. So it's coming. All right, guys. So again, man, I appreciate you guys. It's been a great week and a great time with you guys. Everyone that ended up purchasing the 59, thank you so much for supporting Jeffries on this venture and supporting Redcat as we continue to grow and continue to expand the RC lowrider scene. A lot of you guys have made it possible for us to be able to continue this venture, and because of your guys' diligence and creativity, it makes us excited when we come in every day to work and try to be innovative, and the engineers can geek out a little bit more and think about the next great thing that they're going to be bringing out to you guys. Again, as mentioned, we've got a lot of projects from, you know, the off-road scene to the on-road scene. So there's a lot of great things happening between now and the end of the year and the first quarter of next year. So don't go too far. Recap, 59s will be available. The bodies and the classic 59s should be available around Christmas time. The 62 clear body, one piece, should be available around mid-September next month. The late 70s Caprice Classic should be available late October, mid-October. So I hope I answered a lot of you guys' questions. I try to take my time a little bit more today and read more questions. I know a lot of guys that were in the chat last time did not get a lot of the questions answered. And that's kind of hard to do when we were sitting at just about 5,000 comments altogether. But I hope I did a little better job for you guys today. From all of us here at Redcat, we love you guys. We appreciate every single thing that you guys do. Make sure you guys keep the rubber side down. And we'll see you guys hopefully at a show here very soon. Take care.